One second, I'll be back.
You're a monster. That's not a bit. No one likes it. It's literally not even a bit. He gets up
All right,
at the.
go. I don't have any coffee. There's nothing I can do.
I
It's
mean,
a
go get
different
your
kind of
coffee.
world over
It's gonna take a second to go
there.
to get everybody
That's
in
why I was
here.
just checking. Yeah, there is none.
There's no coffee?
Mm-hmm.
James, why? What kind of place are you in? James, if you need help, you gotta just tell me.
Well, I have to hand grind, just like at home. And I thought there was coffee in the pot, but there's not.
Oh. You doing little rhymes?
I do have a little bit left, but that's, not going to last long.
He's doing little rhymes.
Uh-huh. So, what did I miss last week? What did you get done?
Oh man, we got so much done. I did one Biomutant video.
You only did one Biomutant video?
Everyone hated it. I was very unenthused after everyone was like, "This game is trash." I was like, "Oh, I don't know how to."
Are you sure it wasn't because I should have played it and like it needed to have somebody that was really good at the game to show what it can do?
No, it's because the game was trash.
I got to play that at the last E3 that existed and that maybe will ever exist. I had fun with it, but it wasn't enough to keep my attention very long. I figured that it was just because it needed to get some polish, but you're saying they didn't polish it?
Yeah. It the fighting seems weird, everything's weird about it. I mean, it's fine. It's just they've made a lot of weird choices that I'm not 100% stoked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you accomplished the take the trash out level, didn't you?
I did.
Real life?
Yeah, your neighbor called me out. She was getting a haircut.
Oh, he did? Which one, Block?
No, it's the girl like 2 doors down. She was getting a haircut on her porch, and she was like, "Can I help you?" Because I checked because I was like checking your door twice on the way out and stuff, like, and I was pawing through your mail to see if the other key had got sent there and stuff, and so I was like, it looked like a total creeper. But
I told my gangster neighbor that you were coming because he was originally when I left town. I said if anybody comes to our house, they're not supposed to be there. I told him.
Oh my gosh!
So please protect our perimeter. And he said I will kill on sight anyone that comes. So I had to reach out to him.
I mean, yeah,
which I couldn't get a hold of him was the problem. But I got a hold of his sister, and she told him. So
maybe
the other
that's
neighbors.
There was somebody washing a dog, like that big old dog, like right out by on the sidewalk when I got there.
The big old dog.
The big neighbor dog.
At the bull. Oh, was it a white and splotchy dog?
Yeah, some kind of pit bull.
Oh yeah. That might have been Block. That might have been the guy that was originally supposed to stop anybody from going in, but he heard the word.
Yeah, the other one was like, well, and then she like ratted you out because I was like, oh, she's like, are you a friend of James's? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, oh yeah, he's like out of town for like a month, right? I was like,
oh my god!
I was like, why are you telling random people on the street that? I mean, it was pretty obvious that I was like, and then I had to rat you out and be like, yeah, well, he left his trash, and so he had to mail me a key, and because I had to tell her why I was there snooping around.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't blame him. And you're telling me that the apartment didn't smell when you opened the doors?
No, I mean the trash was only half full, and like the only stuff that I could see in there was like some onions and like some veg. It was like veg and a little bit of coffee grounds. I mean, it was like only half
the pizza
full.
Out of the oven that I left there, right?
There's a pizza in the oven?
No, there's not. No, that is all that I remembered. Everything I put in there. I thought the onion was gonna smell awful. I thought there was going to be maggots. I thought roaches and rats. I thought it was just going to be like the Happiness Hotel from the Muppets. And
no, it was fine. It was fine.
Well, thank you. That was a real, like, only a best friend would do that. And I didn't trust anybody because I could have given my keys to anybody on that block. And I didn't trust any of them. And Aaron was like, we should leave our keys with somebody. I was like, no, I don't want
You should
any
leave
of them
your keys with somebody. What about the lady down the street?
You're right. I was wrong.
The 2 doors
Well,
down. She's like our age.
they're nice, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't trust anybody, you know?
That's wild. I appreciate the ambition of doing a fan mail, Danny. Come on.
I tried to argue Morgan out of doing fan mail today, but he twisted my arm, and I owe a life debt. Like, honestly, you can keep cashing in until there's some favor that's really big that I do for you. And until that big favor, it's going to be just, I'll always owe you. Because I was afraid, because you took it out this past Thursday, so it's almost been 5 days since then. I'm not going to be back until next week. It could have gotten worse.
It would have been
And if the
stinky,
weather
yeah,
got really
for
hot,
sure.
Yeah. So I think you saved the day.
Never forget, fan mail brought to you by Someday.
Someday.
I did it upside down. Brought to you by Huel. Someday. I've been really pushing a fan mail without any videos. What is a rose by any other name? Does it not smell as sweet? A fan mail without videos, is it not just as entertaining?
Well, there's 2 videos.
Yeah, we got 2 videos.
So but one of them we don't have anything to do, so I guess we can just talk trash about Zach and Danny.
Yeah, I've been waiting to tear those guys down.
Kind of cathartic.
Yeah,
it's gonna be kind of cathartic. Usually, it's me getting tore up. Oh, before we get into it, like I've been playing a lot of tabletop games in real life.
In real life,
I've just missed so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. It's great to just get your fingers on a board game.
My housemates are really into board games. That's what's all this whole situation behind me. We have like hundreds of unplayed games. So,
do you guys have the Fallout board game?
No.
Game's amazing. I played the Dark Souls card board game. It's not that there's 2 different Dark Souls games. There's a board game and a card game. And I played the card game and it was awesome. I lost, but and it's co-op. But I want to play. I want to play again and again.
Yeah.
But I think once I get back, I'm going to force you into playing some online digital board games.
Not on Tabletop Simulator. I'm out.
Well, okay. I understand what you're saying. But Tabletop Playground, which is from Mod.io, has the Dark Souls card game. The Fallout game is not on Tabletop Playground, which kind of is a bummer, but maybe that just means since I have the Fallout game board, maybe we should do a tutorial and Danny can get me to somebody that can help so I can scan it in, because you're allowed to scan the games that you own, and I bought it legitimately. And I could scan it all in, and then we could play it online on Tabletop Playground.
I don't know what that is, but I'll check it out.
Tabletop Playground is a lot like Tabletop Simulator, but it's a lot better because it uses the Unreal Engine. It has a different control scheme, better graphics, smoother. The only problem is it's new. It came out from Mod.io, and I think it came out of early access. I don't remember exactly when. It was like maybe a year ago. It might have been about a year ago. And it's awesome. It's just that Tabletop Simulator's been around a lot longer, so you can find so many more titles there. And I guess be the change you want to see in the game. And I own Fallout, the board game, so I think I'm going to, once I get back, I'm going to see if Danny will help me find a person that can teach me how to scan stuff in and get it working. Then will you play Fallout, the board game, online with me?
No. Danny, are you going to actually do that? Steve the Ghost suggests that we do a fan mail for subscribers videos, and I'm down for that. Send me a link. Shoot me a link.
A fan mail for subscribers videos? You mean videos that subscribers make? And we do. I don't understand. What
James, you're not the only person that makes YouTube videos, all right?
So you're saying subscriber videos? And we do fan mail videos on that?
Yeah, we read the comments on there. It's mostly about reading comments. It's not about the content or the videos. It's about hanging out.
Okay. So let's hang out.
Is there a reason that you're wearing the garb of my people?
Yeah. I went frisbee golfing yesterday, and I just really connected with your people.
The sport of my people.
The sport of your people. I've just been on a kick of your people lately.
The traditional.
My shoulder, my arm, like my armpit, like everything's sore. I went to an amazing frisbee golf course that has 2 courses wrapped in one location. There are white baskets and there are gold baskets, and we played the gold one, and it was hard. I won by 2 points.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I never really got into frisbee golf.
When we get back, there's so much that's gonna change. That's changing about me, Morgan. I'm becoming a different man now that COVID's over.
Okay.
I'm going out. I'm playing board games in real life. I'm playing frisbee golf, and I'm gonna take you and drag you up. We went frisbee golfing out there. I just bought 5 discs. It's so much fun. It's outdoors. It's not really hard exercise, but if I'm feeling sore, it must be some sort of exercise.
No, it might just be hyperextended, which is more likely. From like whipping your well, it's just the reality. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just the reality. I'm probably just hyperextended.
Yeah,
I did kind of feel like the entire day I was popping and locking like it was 1989.
Did you see the Reddit video of the person getting a chiropractic adjustment from an inexperienced chiropractor? It's horrific.
Why would you ever do that?
I don't know. I was like,
it's
what?
I
was like, no, it's bad.
That could kill somebody.
Yeah, this lady is on her knees, and like the guy has her put her head all the way back, and then he just essentially grabs her by the chin and goes, and then she just starts groaning. Oh. It's her.
Like Steven Seagal coming up in like some sort of movie.
It was.
Like
I was like, what could he possibly try to do? It was terrible. I hated it. Don't watch it.
I want to.
People are terrible.
All right, let's get to the fan mail. I mean, there's only 2 videos.
There's only one video. I messed up.
There's only one video?
Yeah, because we already did the other one. James, a lot has changed since you left, all right?
Yeah, I know. And the good news is when I come back, things are going to be continuing to change before the better, Morgan.
Before the better?
Is for the better, not before the better.
Before the better.
But for the better. Changing. But for the better.
Before the better. In what ways?
Well, I think that I'm gonna have to come down by you and play some board games over there. And I think we should make some videos of board games. Why not? Why don't we ever do board games?
I would love that. You know there's that main channel that goes through all of the like tutorials of board games.
I use that channel.
Yeah, everybody uses that channel. It's amazing, but it's kind of very boring.
Yeah, it's boring in a good way. Like when I was trying to learn how to play Pandemic, you don't necessarily want somebody to be making a bunch of jokes when you're just trying to get the rules and like you want to share the rules to everybody so they can watch the same video.
Yeah.
But I do think that like we can have an entertaining side. Like, oh, you want to have fun and what? Like, it's not just to learn it. You want to enjoy it and see if you like the board game. You learn to play it while you see if it's enjoyable. That video there is not to see if you're going to enjoy the game. Those videos are like, I bought this game and I don't want to have to read all the instructions. You're not checking the game out through there to see if you're going to buy it, I think.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. It's when you're sitting down to play it, but it's still very I think it could be even less
it's just
entertaining.
That one woman that does it, right? Or I don't remember if there's other
We're talking
people.
about different videos. Mine's a dude.
All right. Mine's a dudette.
Danny, don't go to a chiropractor. Did you ever get to see a doctor, or did they just put you on pills?
He's still waiting for an ambulance. Actually, you know what? It might be cheaper just to fly me out because I kind of know a thing or two about chiropractic.
James is a well-known chiropractor.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly not as hard as you think. You just got to get it to crack in the right spot.
Yeah, you just put someone in the prayer position and then have them lean their head back, and then you grab their neck and if they're
you have them lay on their belly really flat and really relaxed and loose. You grab them by the ankles and you kind of do it like you're snapping a towel, and you reach their spine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
I hate it. Well, turns out I hate it. Well, this has been a great fan mail video. Thank you, everyone, for. Oh wait, no, we do have we have to talk about some stuff. We've got to talk about Biomutant.
Okay. So there was no comments on Biomutant?
There was a ton. That was last week.
And you did the video last week for covering it in fan mail?
Yeah. Oh no! Here we go. Here we go.
It's either Danny, which we're okay, or it's Zach, which
wow.
It's only me. It's only me.
Oh.
It's only me.
Oh, thank God.
What's up, Danny?
That was close.
I won't stay long because I'm tired. I'm still very tired and stuff. But I just thought I'd say hello.
Yeah, hello. How you doing?
Yeah, I was just typing answers out to you that you were asking me questions, and I thought I might as well just jump on the voice channel, and then I can actually. So to answer your question, I'm genuinely still waiting for the ambulance. Legit. It's been
God, that's insane.
9 days. Although, no, I'm not actually waiting for an ambulance. But I never.
You just said legitimately.
Well, I mean, it never came, is what I'm saying.
He's waiting to see a doctor, though.
That makes sense.
But I never saw a doctor in person either. They just digitally sent a prescription.
Holy moly!
For some very strong opioids and things, which I put a picture
Careful.
of.
Yeah.
Those are not made to help you. Those are made to make you pay them money for the rest of your life.
I've stopped taking them now. I only took them for a few days because they're very addictive.
Yeah.
So
I'm really sorry that you went through that. That sucks.
Well, and they can they make you feel like you're not in pain, so then you do too much, and then you hurt yourself even worse too. So it's a double-edged sword.
Oh, when I stopped taking them, the pain was worse in a way.
Yeah.
But I needed them to get me because you have to move because I couldn't move at all. At least with the pain, Well, anyway, it's getting into details.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's sorry. Carry on. I can try and answer some of these questions in my video, and then I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah. Do you have a laptop? Can you lay in bed and bring a mic over and just be lay in bed and have your mic there?
I have a laptop, yeah, but I'm fine where I am for now. Thank you.
Okay.
So I know that this is not the questions you wanted to answer, but the first and most important one to me is it possible to have somebody help me learn how to import the new Fallout board game I bought into Tabletop Playground?
James, you monster. This is not the time nor the place. And he already said in the comments that he would hook you up. It's just you're not paying attention, really.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have the comments. I don't know if you realize this, but I just have a camera. I don't even see you. I see the comments from the video. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it.
Well, I can't. I can certainly make inquiries. Yeah. If you want a free copy, Morgan, that's fine. And also, we did have a few copies that we gave away before. So if we do want to do videos using Tabletop Playground,
it is far superior to Tabletop Simulator. The only problem is it needs more user base to put more games in, and I happen to be able to do that with my new copy of Fallout.
Well, along those lines, I may be able to get some codes to give away to the viewers as well. So
that's pretty cool.
That would be fun, yeah.
We can look into that. Take it offline, right?
Yeah, take it offline. That's a good idea. Sorry. I've just been so excited since I played this game. I just can't wait to play it with as many people as possible.
We'll figure it out.
I can't control the comments.
Yeah, you can't.
So should we
No, we should. We're still talking because we're in the middle of doing something. James, you gotta chill.
It's so crazy. I'm sweating.
Yeah, this is James's worst nightmare. It's just a chill stream. Everything's not moving around. Everything's just sitting in one space. It's crazy. With Biomutant, I need permission to release it so I can start Titanfall 2.
Release it.
I don't think anyone wants to see it.
Oh, I see. I mean, you can. If you mean actually release them, just release stuff. I mean, I've got nothing left to release.
No, I mean just not play it anymore.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm just let's just delete the video and pretend it never happened, right?
Wait, what?
Well, I mean,
it can't be that bad.
If there's people that want to see it, I will gladly keep playing it. It wasn't unfun. It's just not. If nobody wants to see it, I don't want to force it, and I would rather play Titanfall, which I think people are more excited about.
I have Titanfall. I think on
Titanfall 2
free on
Game Pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I loved Titanfall 1.
Is the campaign co-op?
I assume it is. The first one's campaign was only multiplayer, so I can't imagine that they wouldn't have at least some co-op aspect of Titanfall 2.
Oh, we should co-op the campaign. I guess the campaign of Titanfall 2 is amazing. I've been playing a lot of Apex too.
They probably made a big change. That was my biggest disappointment in Titanfall 1, which was I loved the game, but I like single player games, and you couldn't play it just by yourself. The campaign, which it's almost hard to call it a campaign, was multiplayer only. So you'd be playing on one of two sides of the story.
Hmm.
Do you remember that, Danny? Did you ever play that?
Sorry, I zoned out there. What were you saying?
Just Titanfall 2.
I've never played Titanfall. Never actually played Titanfall.
I guess we'll put up a poll and see if we can release Biomutant. If there's enough people that really want to see it, I'll definitely play through it. But I think that we can move on to something that people actually want to see.
Yeah.
Zach does the polls. That's his job now.
He'll pop in soon.
Zach knows how to work a poll. If I know one thing about Zach, it's that guy can work a poll. That poll is going to get downright smoke.
He already did a poll on Biomutant, and
people hate it.
I think it's basically. Well, I mean, all of the answers were negative, to be fair, so it's difficult to see.
Yeah.
Having said that,
wait, Dark Page got canceled.
Sorry, what?
Dark Page got canceled. Danny, are you canceling people again? We'll figure it out.
I don't.
He doesn't remember. He's just canceling people.
What does that mean? Sorry, I don't.
Dark Page says, "I just like some videos. I'll even watch Biomutant," which is what I was saying when I got canceled. So it seems like he got shut down.
Oh, he's just basically saying he's just basically upset at the fact there's no videos.
Yeah. That's
so
right.
even Biomutant will do at this point.
Yeah. Well, maybe Titanfall will be better. Me and James are going to try a couple of different things today and see if you guys like those too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So let's ask Danny to answer for his actions, so that we can let him go, because I appreciate him coming, but I don't want to take away from his healing process.
Yeah, let's get through these. So, Dark Page, Danny, when the dogs are killed, just relax. The hard part is over. You can even fight them straight up, use your shield, and still use the stairs. And don't forget about your poke attack. That's right trigger. Oh wait, I guess right bumper, right? I'm sorry. I guess just whatever you put the strong attack for one hand. So a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah, I to explain, I swapped the triggers and the bumpers around.
Why?
Because I just felt it was more comfortable that way.
I think it has to do with what side of the road you guys drive on.
Maybe I don't drive, so I don't know why that would make sense for me. It's because I put heavy attack on the bumper because I don't use the heavy attack as much. Does that make sense? And then I just felt like the shield should be on the trigger, the left trigger, and not the left bumper. So I swapped the triggers and the bumpers. It's just in my mind it didn't make sense the way round that it came out the box.
That's fair. As long as it works for you.
It's funny.
Oh, it's caused the heap of confusion, as you can see.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
It's a triple commenter that the confusion that it's made. So
I mean, I guess I've always known if there was a serious problem, like maybe a broken controller, you could change it, but you don't see the advantage of just whatever the controls are, you learn how to play it with those controls and only complain about it audibly, about how the controllers are bad, but you actually go in and wrap stuff, huh? It sounds dangerous.
I gave it a chance for like 2 episodes.
2 episodes? All right.
I immediately wanted to do it, like straight away. But I gave it a chance for 2 episodes and then I changed it because
I guess that is a fair shake. That's a fair shake. I like changing, I remap stuff on keyboards and mouse more often.
Bye, James.
I mean, it works for me.
He just leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye, James. No, it genuinely works for me, so it's fine. The only reason it doesn't work is when people are explaining things to me. So Zach will shout like bumper, bumper, and I'm pressing the bumper.
Oh, why doesn't he just shout out the action?
Shout commands, shield.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just an example, but you know what I mean. Like whenever someone needs to refer to one of the controls, it can be confusing. But outside of that, for me, I think it works better. Anyway,
I'm sure it'll be fine. Pelagius, funny enough, Zach, high level plays are exactly like algebra. People come up with very specific set of actions in order to reliably manipulate enemy AA and do damage with maximum efficiency. It's been a fun episode. P.S. What if the Capra Demon caused that back injury? Like you were saying, Danny, that once injury happened, you were just walking up the stairs and suddenly, bam, rewatch your death at number 88 for reference.
Maybe the Capra Demon invaded reality and just popped you.
it's perfectly possible, frankly. That's how it felt. It literally felt like I was attacked from behind by a Capra Demon.
I mean, do you believe in normal stuff?
No, I don't, to be honest.
You don't think it could be a ghost attack or something?
No, I think I herniated a disc.
Yeah.
I mean, I did fall to the ground a bit like the death animation in Dark Souls, where he just goes. It's literally that, yeah. So.
Backseat Gaming Studios, you're getting the hang of the Dark Souls movement. It's a worldwide movement sweeping through the nation and internationally. The Dark Souls movement. I think he's talking about moving around in the game. J1618, I'll echo Zach's awesome call-outs about unlocking and rolling. All your rolls to the side while locked on are automatically turned into rotational rolls towards the enemy instead of directly to the side, like when you're trying to roll back to the stairs after your plunge attack. Good tips. Jay's again on the attempt that you almost killed the boss. Your plunging attack did 2x damage because you got a critical hit on the boss. In Dark Souls 1, you will always critical hit an enemy if you hit them while they are winding up an action of their own. Your normal 2H plunging attacks were doing 220 damage.
You know, on both of those points, the locking on and off thing and the rolling makes sense because I'd figured that out by the end. So if you watch the last two goes, like I'm actually not staying locked onto him anymore when I'm trying to roll away.
Yeah.
So that's fair. And on the 2x damage one, I was confused at the time what had happened there because I did a shitload of damage with one plunge attack, and we weren't quite sure what I'd done, but that's quite useful to know. I can't promise I can replicate it on my next attempt, but good to know.
I know that feeling.
But I tell you what, from going from just instantly dying every time I walk through the fog door to effectively just having a slither left of his health, and I was so annoyed I didn't finish him off. I think I'm doing all right.
I never leave a dude unfinished. Isaac Sims, hey guys, it's been a bit. I haven't had time to comment as frequently and be as involved with the channel since starting my new job. I was just wanting to check in and say hello and show some love so you guys don't think I just peaced out. Glad to be here this weekend to settle in and watch some Danny Souls. My suggestion would be not to get any new jobs or any jobs at all and just hang out and watch our videos over and over again.
Yeah. It's almost like a job. You just don't get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it matters because we didn't release any videos for him to watch. So actually,
they get a week off.
There's thousands of hours of content. They can go back and watch old stuff or new stuff or whatever.
No, it's like a factory. You just have to constantly pump out the content, Morgan. Like a sweatshop. Anyway, you should give him an auto reply.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a while.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I think hey's the best. We love you, Danny. Feel better, heart.
Black heart.
What? That's I love you, Danny, and I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah, what can
I've been quite worried about you. That just sucks. I just felt awful that you waited for that long for an ambulance. It's insane.
Well, it feels weird that we can't really do anything for you because you're so far away.
Yeah, I'd like to bring you some soup, but that doesn't work too well.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate the sentiment anyway. It's just it's been bad luck.
Yeah.
As always, whenever I try I had a week off work last week as well. Whenever I book it, I'm genuinely cursed. If ever I book a week off work, like something goes down. like almost without fail. It's crazy.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Have you considered doing a respec and going for a luck build, Danny?
I think I might need to just delete my save game and start again. I mean,
the luck build is. I'd just respec. I would not delete the.
Yeah, you
game.
want to keep that save file.
You want to keep that save file, but go. There's a way to respec. You'll find out from the comments, I'm sure.
Jay's 1618 again. The first time you managed to kill the 2 dogs and live for a minute plus in the boss fight, I think it killed you because its 2-hand attacks will break your guard on that shield. The stability of the shield. Your mid-range stamina bar is too low to block a 2-hand attack from this boss. In DKS 1, when an enemy breaks your guard, you take what basically seems like the full amount of damage. Are you relying heavily on a shield?
It's kind of, so my strategy is to go up the stairs, kill the dogs, get up the stairs.
Yeah, you hide on that ledge all the way to the far right
ledge,
side.
Yeah, and then I'm using the shield when I'm up there, just while I'm waiting for the right moment, or just to fend off the dogs when they're still coming for me. Once the dogs are dead, I'm basically plunge attacking from there.
And then are you just rinse and repeating? You keep running and repeating?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Are you using any resin on your weapon?
Oh my gosh.
I
feel sick. I feel legitimately sick.
I don't have any resin on my weapon, to be honest. No.
Well, it might be worth buying some from some merchant, a fire resin, a lightning resin. It'll help on that boss.
Well, did you hear about the whole merchant incident?
No, did you kill a merchant?
I didn't kill her, but I did tilt her a bit.
The poison lady at the end of the hallway.
No, I love that lady.
Yeah, she's the best.
I accidentally thought she was an enemy and slashed her in the face. So she's just run to the back of the room now, so I can't reach her, and she's just stood there screaming, "You think you're special? You're just another customer," and she's just very angry at me. And I haven't got enough souls to absolute my sins, so I can't. Yeah. I'm in a sticky situation there, James. But I appreciate the advice.
We got a couple of questions in the chat. Lucille asked where Danny's mug is. Danny keeps saying that he can't make it to these fan mail streams, and then every time we're live streaming, he jumps in. So I didn't plan to have his camera in.
No, I mean I can't stay long. I'm sorry. I can't run them. I just it's better. And also, like, I'm not a good way at the moment. You don't want to see my face. It's fine.
You're all melted like a little pile of wax.
Yeah, I'm hollowed basically.
What else? There's another one. I lost it. Oh, is this some kind of spam? Do you have a TEL group? TEL group? What is that?
I don't know what that is.
All right.
I just ignore it. I have no idea.
Captain, damn.
They can tell us what a TEL group is.
Yeah, they'll let us know in the chat while we're moving forward.
Yeah. So at 20... wait, hold on a second. We got Steve the Ghost saying, "I loved that charge through the fog gate with half health." Leroy Jenkins, I would never in a million years go through a fog gate with half health.
I'd do it. It's the only way to get tough and or good at the game.
That would have been a mistake. I don't remember doing that, but fair enough.
Jays says, "I'll vote once again to spare Lortrick for now, so that you can see his full story arc play out." That is better to see the full story of that. And go to Havel again for now if you think what you need is more equipment load. Yeah, because if you kill Havel, you'll get to like really do good with your equipment load. Once you learn the basics, the Claymore is going to carry you far. I've never used the Claymore, so I don't know.
It's really good.
So I hesitate to lead you to all the best rings in the game right away on top of that. All right, that makes sense.
Oh, do you know I have a ring at the moment which gives me like stealth, so you don't make any sound when you walk?
Oh yeah,
it's so good for doing backstabs because they just can't hear you come in, so you can just march.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right up to somebody and you just backstab them. They don't even know you're there. It's great. Like between that and the Claymore, I'm kind of cheesing my way through it, to be honest. But
the Claymore is very strong. It'll take you, I think, all the way through the game. Breon Folk at 2630. I'm starting to doubt I can beat this game, Danny. You can absolutely do it. You just need to stick with it. This is a boss a lot of people struggle with. I've seen many have to do this run 20 or 30 or more times, so you're not alone. When it gets down to the one-on-one fight, try to focus on dodge timings. He only has a couple of moves, and they are telegraphed. Try not to panic roll. It gets you into trouble in such a small area. Instead, watch his animations and dodge just as he is about to swing. Also, you may want to stay locked on and just keep circling him in close. His big moves are so slow that they will often miss, even without having to dodge. If you need to heal, unlocking and running up the stairs is a good idea. If you're still frustrated, keep in mind that this boss can easily be cheesed by continually going up the stairs, baiting him and plunge, attacking, and repeat. I agree with all of this. Yes, you can absolutely do it. Two, this is like a stage 2 boss. I feel like the gargoyles are like the first real challenge, and then this one is probably the first real you have to get good at fighting challenge. So don't get discouraged by this one.
When I get to this guy again, like I typically the first time I go to him every playthrough, I struggle on him for a while because I forget that because he seems like an easy boss. Later in the game, he won't seem so hard anymore. But when you're first approaching him, he's tough. I'm pretty sure I used resins to beat him.
I definitely Dark Page reminded me that I had a lot of trouble with this boss on our first playthrough. It is a tough boss, especially for new players.
I think when I said that I'm starting to doubt I can beat it is when I was just repeatedly running. Do you remember that screenshot I sent you where you just saw the death on the timeline?
Oh yeah.
It's just very evenly spaced out. That's when I was saying that stuff because I was like, okay, this is just not, when I just wasn't making any progress. But when I actually finally killed the dogs and got up the stairs and started to actually, and it sort of clicked, and I nearly killed him a couple of times. I feel better about it now. I feel like I can achieve it. But like at first, when you're just instantly walking through the gate and just instantly getting killed, like your mind's just like, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do it because I can't, take more than 3 steps through the gate before I get slaughtered. So I'm not really sure what to do.
Yeah, it's a very tight space, and with 3 enemies in there, it's kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, getting those dogs killed as fast as possible is the only. I can't imagine spending much time. If you don't kill them right away, you're not going to kill them at all.
It's the roll as soon as you go through the gate that I had to figure out.
Yeah,
because it's not just rolling; it's rolling in a very specific place.
Yeah,
rolling up the stairs.
Yeah, to the left,
and fighting them as they chase you up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I would second the plunging over and over again actually might be a little bit harder because you're gonna have to continually turn your back to him. Where I think that you would be better served to figure out how to be dodging him, not using your shield, but actually rolling through his attacks because he does only have a couple attack animations.
We can certainly look at that next time, whenever next time is.
Yeah.
Be interesting because Zach's feeling on it was to definitely do the plunge attacks.
Well, Zach also DCs every time somebody invades his world. He's kind of like a little baby.
Okay, shots fired. Fair enough.
I've never seen somebody DC so many times or so quickly. Oh no. Oh god.
I might have to.
Oh jeez. What's going on?
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll read these comments while we're waiting for James to figure out what's going on. Sorry for the long wait. I'm going to try and get videos edited slowly. There'll be no more Danny Souls for a while, and I won't be on streams or fan mails, liar, for a while either. Recent events and my back injuries has taken its toll on my health, I'm afraid. But I hope to be back. That's a pun. One day soon.
It's funny, right? I'm glad somebody got it.
I hope to be back. I hope to have a back. Nick Hanley, Danny, first off, heal up. A console is great when you are just laying in bed. I've been there. Last time I had big back issues, I got a new firm bed, and that helped very much. Old bed was comfy. I slept well enough, but the new bed dropped overall back pain in just a few days. Hope you are better soon. Yeah, do you sleep on a soft bed?
Yeah, I do need a firmer mattress. I think that's true. It's a very soft and comfy bed, but
I'm a big fan
It's
of very firm
you can
beds.
get one of those. It's possible you can get one of those memory foam toppers that is firm, just for if you don't like firm beds usually, just to help you heal.
I still think that you need one of those 0G chair desks with magnetized mouse and everything, so you can get in it. You get in it like I would sit in it, and then it like rotates you, so you're almost in a laying position, and the monitors directly above you, and everything's magnetized to the like a little desk. They're pretty sick.
And they cost what, like $150?
Yeah. Could be somewhere around there. Listen, we get 300 or 800 more Patreons, and we'll be able to afford it, no problem.
Yeah.
Gears of Games, good work on the Capra. Take care of your back now and come back when you're ready and take care of Capra's back. Spartan, hope things straighten out soon for you, Danny. Hope you get well soon. We do hope you get well soon. It sucks that you're hurting. We don't like that.
Thank you, everyone. It's emotional to have all the support and things, but yeah, thank you. No, it's just bad timing, right? As always.
Yeah.
Well, there's never a good time to have like a catastrophic back injury. It's always terrible.
No, there's not. There's not. That sucks.
And I think that James has had back problems. I've had back problems before. I think it happens to a lot of people, and it's just terrible.
I think it's very common when you start getting into your 30s and stuff, right? Like you just.
I wouldn't know, but when I get there, I'll let you know.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
You guys are just, you've got all this to come, I guess. But I mean, anyway.
You guys want to go skateboarding or?
Yeah.
I've been playing.
I have a little brother, and he's 12. And they got a slip and slide, and everybody was playing outside. Everybody was trying to pressure me to go on the slip and slide. It's like, if I was to run, jump, and slide down that, all my bones would just shatter.
You just splash off of it.
I don't know what would happen. Like, what are they thinking?
You could do a slip and slide. You just have to be, so you run, like, and then you slowly bring like your whole body's elevation down until you're like. And then right before you would collapse into the ground, you push off with your legs, and so you're only actually falling a couple inches.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of control.
Okay.
I just was picturing myself. I mean, I might have gotten away with it, but I would say there's at least a 50% chance I'd run, jump, and I would hurt a lot of parts of my body. Most likely, the first thing would be my back, though.
Your legs just flip up and like touch the back of your head. I can't remember count the number of times that happened when I was a kid, like doing something like going so fast that like I fell face first and the back of my feet touched the back of my head, or my.
And then you just get up and shake it off.
And I can't imagine how much that would destroy me right now. If it happened one time, I would be laid out for probably ever. I'd probably just be laid out.
That would be it. You'd be the guy with feet on your shoulders.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bounce back. All my elasticity is gone, and I would just stick like that forever. I will field several questions about Dragon's Dogma, and then we're going to wrap up the stream so that me and James can talk about cats. That's what we do when you guys aren't around. Yeah, Crispy, the Scorpion. Yeah, the musical. We're big Cats fans. I'm a Tugger?
I believe. I was just going to say one thing before.
Thank you. Go.
I was just going to say, because you mentioned skateboarding, and the one game that has kept me going over the last week or so, I've been playing a lot of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Fun.
Wow. The HD remakes?
Yeah, they're so good.
Nice.
Are you playing on your computer, or are you playing on a console in bed?
Playing on a computer, but I'm using Parsec.
Nice.
So playing on my laptop or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I just like those games. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. I'm gonna go now. So
that's
enjoy your
one.
All right, Danny, feel better. Let us know if we can do anything.
Everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Jeez, you're just trying to shuffle Danny off so quickly. He's trying to do his outro.
I wasn't trying to shuffle him off. I just wanted to make sure that he felt good and healthy, and like it's hard if you're like the thing is when you're doing it, and that's also why he's not on video, like just sitting up when you've got a back problem is a lot of effort. I mean, honestly, I'm not injured right now, but for me to sit up straight takes quite a bit of effort for just me. You know? So imagine an injury on top of that.
Yeah, that's the worst. My back used to go out a couple times a year. I mean, not probably at the level that Danny's experiencing right now, but
no, I've never herniated a disc. That's that level is much more serious.
Yeah, and I would like just be walking or doing whatever, and then my back would just be like, "Boo, I'm out," and then I would just have to lay on the floor flat for like 3 hours before I could like move. Just lay there.
My dad has multiple times fell off the roof of buildings and landed and broken his back. And like he like it had surgery, but he was able to keep getting back on rooftops.
Do you know how many times I would crawl back on a roof if I fell off one time?
Never
again. Zero.
Never again.
Never again. I mean, like, this is my own personal nightmare. I'm not gonna do it. I'm already super afraid of heights, so if it actually happened and I broke my back, I'd be like, see, justified this entire time. This is why I was afraid. All right, Dragon's Dogma.
Let's do some Dragon's Dogma.
Lay it on me.
Oh, you're asking if they have questions?
That's what they said. Let's do a Dragon's Dogma discussion, but I don't know what we want to talk about.
All right, how deep into the game are you? That's a good question.
Have you played it? You've played it, but you didn't beat it.
I don't remember how far I got. I didn't. I guess I don't know if it was just too much going on in the world around me as we were leaving GameFront's home office, but I didn't connect with it very well.
Oh, really? It's so fun.
I didn't feel like it was one of my favorite. Like I didn't like the gameplay style. I don't think.
Oh, I if you would have explained the gameplay style to me, I would have told you that I would not like the game. But in playing the game, I love it. It's definitely in my Topsies list. Morgan's Topsies list. Here's a question from the audience. Is James afraid of Dragon's Dogma?
No, I'm not afraid of it. I found it to be a little confusing and like going into the netherworld and picking up your
pawns
characters.
Ghost characters? Pawns, yeah.
I don't remember what they were. They were like see-through characters, and it was just weird. I don't know.
I did. Everyone, the way that everyone was hyping it, I thought it was going to be super confusing, and then it wasn't. I was like, oh, I get it. Yeah, it seems normal.
If anybody has any questions about the Dark Souls card game, I can also answer those questions.
I feel like
never beaten it. I feel
like I have the Dark Souls card game. I think
oh my god, if you do, it's single player and it is fun. I think it's easier probably with one player than I don't know. It might get easier with more. It's
or maybe
hard.
It's Bloodborne
card game.
Maybe it's a Bloodborne thing.
I haven't played Bloodborne, but it looks from just me seeing an accidental video pop up of how to play Bloodborne. It looks very similar to the setup.
What is your plan as you delve deeper into the dungeon? So I'm in Bitter Black Island right now. I've beaten the eyeball. I've beaten the the double dragons, if you will. My plan is just to keep going. I feel like even if you're under-leveled in sections of that game, you can still grind out the boss just by being a little bit evasive. And especially since I'm playing a ranger, I just shoot arrows and run away and then save my pawns. And I feel like I will continue to beat the bosses that way. Or cheese them like I did the Minotaur. More.
Is the Minotaur in Dragon's Dogma as strong as the Capra Demon in Dark Souls?
He's pretty strong, and I actually cheesed him on accident. He was beating me over and over and over again because he was resistant essentially to everything I had. And so, but he ended up falling off a ledge, and so I just stood on above him and pelted him with arrows. It was very bad. But I beat 2 other very strong bosses like that. Did I ever answer James's question? What was James's question?
How far are you through the game? Maybe that was the question I asked.
Oh yeah, so I've I didn't want to spoil too much for you, but I've beat the main dragon, and then
So you've beat the main campaign.
no, I'm in the last section of the last campaign. But before
When you say you don't want to spoil it for me, you think I'm going to play that game?
I'm gonna make you play this game. It's really good.
It was too.
Oh,
okay,
we've gone too
if,
long. Zach has showed up. All right.
Oh gosh, no! Wait.
Well,
I can't
essentially,
do
I've
this.
beaten the dragon. I've made it into the next. I saw the credits, and then I made it into the next area, and then I was like, "Oh, I'll go beat Bitter Black," before I finish the game. And I don't know if I'll probably stay Ranger at least through Bitter Black. No, I'll probably stay Ranger the whole time. I think it's too late to change, really.
But you could respec.
Yeah, you can change your vocation at any time, so your level stays the same, but you can like switch, between ranger and mage and whatever, and then you level up your vocations outside of leveling your character.
Mm.
Do you plan on getting to level 200 fighting your dragon, etc.? I don't think I think I'm only at like level 50 or so right now, and I think I want to do it like I did Skyrim and beat it at the lowest level possible. I give Dragon's Dogma another try. I found it to be very fun.
I guess I'm willing to once we're starting to wrap some things up and I get back into town.
Yeah, I would definitely give it another try.
I mean, it depends on if that's what people are calling for.
I think it's better as a stream though, because it does take a long time. I'm putting in like 2 hours a day, and I guess I made it through pretty quick. But there is a lot of content, so for video series, it would be really slow. Yeah, and maybe you'll enjoy it more if I coach you through it, because I'll be there with you. Yeah, and you haven't heard your. I would go onto Twitch after today maybe and check out you as a pawn, and hear your voice a little bit. I nailed it. You look. I will say that by this point your nipples are probably pretty chafed, because they have been out the whole time, and we've been through some stuff, and you just got your nipples hanging out.
Yeah.
Wind whipped by that tower.
Oh.
Or just do 2 hour videos. But yeah, you need to put in big chunks to actually get something done. That's enough Dragon's Dogma talk. If you want to see more Dragon's Dogma, I'm going to be finishing it up probably this week, starting tomorrow 9 a.m. on Twitch. James, you got anything for an outro?
I don't have anything for an outro. I just have this to say. The Dark Souls card game is really good. You can play it in Tabletop Playground, which is a lot of fun. Or you can purchase the game board and play it with your friends. Or by yourself. I've been playing a lot of single-player board games, and I love it.
Phil says, I was confused at first seeing Morgan's pawn being on fan mail, but then I realized it was real James. It's highly accurate. I'll send you a picture. I have one somewhere. All right, thank you guys for hanging out. Well, we will see you next Monday for more fan mail. No matter how many times James tries to kill it, we will be back, baby. And then we'll be on Twitch all week. We will get some videos out. I'm gonna get Zach maybe to put a poll up about releasing Biomutant from the sphere, and we'll delete that video, and then we'll move on to Titanfall 2, which I'm very excited to play. And then me and James have a couple of tricks up our sleeve for this week as well. All right.